We would now like a very brief and very pithy closing statement, starting with Ralph Becker.
Thank you. And again, I commend you, Matt, and those with Politics 2.0 for bringing this forum to people and for letting people ask the questions. It's been a great experience for me, and I think probably for all of us. You mentioned at the beginning, Matt, that you were looking for unbiased and organized web-based information. And if you go to my website, ralphbecker.com, it's all unbiased. You'll be able to get a lot of information about where I see the city heading and where it can head. I think what we're looking for in this campaign, in this election, is who is best prepared and who has the best vision for Salt Lake City's future. I learned my first public service working for Governor Matheson, and there are pretty simple questions with him. It's what's in the best interest of the public for today and for tomorrow. I've continued with that service, whether at the neighborhood council level, whether on the city's housing board, on the city planning commission, whether in the legislature as the Democratic leader now for 11 years. And I'm a business person, have been running my own planning business and environmental business for the last 20 plus years. Those skills, I think, put me in a great position to engage the community and to move us forward to a vision for Salt Lake City, not just as a great place to live that we all love, but as a great city that addresses the issues downtown, that establishes Salt Lake City as a model of a green city for the country, and that really builds on our historic neighborhoods and captures that quality that we have in Salt Lake City and that spirit we have in Salt Lake City, so that we can realize the potential that we have in this incredible, unparalleled setting we have with the mountains and the river and the Great Salt Lake. So we have a great future in front of us, and I hope you will look carefully at all of us. I'm confident if you do, I will earn your support in this election. Thank you.
The next pithy statement will come from J.P. Hughes.
I'm grateful to be here. Someday in the future, they'll review this program and want to study the civility and the equanimity between the candidates who are running for a political office. We're competing, and the Latin word for compete means to walk together. We're walking together and having a wonderful experience running. I think I would bring, as the little missionary received a gift from a young boy of a little small kind of curved shell, and she realized that came from the other side of the island, hundreds of miles. And she said, well, gosh, thank you for the shell, but it came way, way away. And he said, long walk, part of gift. My contribution to this is I've had a long walk in life. I've had a lot of experience in working with people, and my gift and my contribution to this community would be who I am. I would work with all the energy of my life for a civil, kind, supportive relationships like we've had in this campaign. Someday they will study this campaign and say, how did they do it? They were courteous and kind and thoughtful to each other and respectful, and it's been a wonderful experience to have had this relationship with these other candidates.
John Renteria.
I want to thank you also for the opportunity to be here, and I hope that I could lend to the city a new experience that we haven't seen here in terms of city government and leadership. And it's because of Salt Lake City that I'm even able to run, and because of the nature of our own life experience as a city, that we need to look at the future. We need to look at working with diversity issues. We need to look at encouraging minorities to get involved politically and not being a recycled politico, seeking higher office. I come in with an experience in terms of my life experience, education, professional, to tweak the issues with a sensitivity that most of us here, most of the other candidates, have pretty much taken for granted. And that's that we need the city, in terms of a broader vision, doing more for our community building that we haven't seen enough of in the past. And I think that I need to bring a focus to the west side as a candidate that I haven't yet in these discussions today, and get the city to start paying more attention to our needs on the west side. As I said earlier, we are a sleeping giant, and it's time for the cities to stop neglecting us on the west side.
Keith Christensen.
Thank you. Salt Lake City is a wonderful, incredible city. We're diverse. We're in a marvelous place in this great United States. I learned when I was on the city council for those 8 years what we can do when we focus and when we work properly together, when we consider the issues that are important to you and I. And it's for that reason that I'm in this race. My skills are unique. I have remained in the private sector. I've never left it. I do employ hundreds of people. I know how to make a payroll. I know how to find good people. And I know how to keep them. For 21 years, my senior managers have stayed with me. I don't lose people. You find the right spot for them, and you empower them. I'm excited about the future of this city. I know what we can accomplish. It's important that we focus on the kinds of things that you have talked about, that you've asked us to talk about here this evening. It's exciting when you get to interact with the public. You don't even know who it is you're interacting with for sure. You might be invisible, and some of you are in this audience, I'm guessing. And I compliment you. I don't know how many people are participating tonight. I hope it's thousands. But I hope that what happens here this evening will grow. As we go, as our folks go through the neighborhoods, Christina, my wife, and I were on doors last evening meeting people. And you know what some said? How do we get to know what the candidates think and who they are? And, well, tune into this. If you can't come to a forum or you miss it, this is a wonderful way to see who it is that's running for these offices. I am unique. I have the experience in business. I have the civic experience. I've been on the airport board. I was an Olympic trustee. I'm proud of those years. And I've done a lot of other things. The Nature Conservancy Board of Utah I sit on. These are things that matter to me, and I think that they should matter to all of us. The things that make Salt Lake a more livable, wonderful place to be, a safe and livable Salt Lake City. That's why I hope you'll support me. I thank you for this opportunity this evening. It's been a fun debate. It's been a fun forum. Certainly no debate, but it's been a wonderful forum. And I really mean it. I hope there are thousands of you out there that are participating.
And finally, Jenny Wilson.
Well, thank you. This forum tonight is evidence that politics is indeed changing and that the technology today gets us all linked in a little closer even. So I really did enjoy it. For a minute, I felt like a professor might feel. I see all of you out with your laptops, and I'm wondering whether or not you're playing video poker or doing something else or paying attention. But it was fun to be here tonight, so thank you. I just simply like to say I come to this race with progressive credentials, with the experience, with the leadership skills to be mayor of Salt Lake City. If you believe in what I stand for, please go to my website and sign up to walk with us, sign up to help us out. If you're undecided, please go there to learn more. I feel like we've put a lot of time into it, and we can answer a lot of questions for you there. Feel free to send us a comment, and we'll get back to you. Our web address is votejennywilson.com, and I've enjoyed it tonight. Thank you very much.